The West End. We'll be chatting to Jason Donovan about starring in the Rocky Horror Show.
Yes.
We'll see you soon.
Hey, Jace.
Hey, good morning.
Also joining us in the studio, he swapped his Technicolor dream coat for stockings and stilettos after a sellout run in Sydney. Jason Donovan is here telling us about bringing the Rocky Horror Show.
No one wears it quite like him.
He's got leather trousers on as well, look. Spin down there, Kathy. There you go, look at that.
Like Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz,
yeah.
And they're white clean as well, more importantly.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Thank you, Jason. We're going to go over there, because,
well
Jason, you've seen him already. It's been 30 years since he made his debut in Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Now, Jace is returning to the West End. This time, he's much more comfortable.
Why?
Wearing his fishnet stockings and stiletto heels, of course.
Yes, he takes on the iconic role of Dr. Frankenfurter in the UK tour of the Rocky Horror Show, and Jason is joining us to reveal what fans can expect. Morning, Jason.
Well, that was a sort of sexy segue, wasn't it?
I mean, what a show.
Nice little walk
Jason, a little bit of
across
sexy
from
politics.
Ed's.
It's what we do.
I know.
When, off camera, when Ed came in, you were really engaged. You're really engaged with your politics and meeting Ed Davey as well, aren't you?
Yeah. Look, I'm watching the whole thing. I'm fascinated by politics. My son started politics at Edinburgh. I mean, everyone has different opinions about things. I love my cold water swimming. So,
yeah, that's what you...
sewerage and the waterways is a really important part of, how I exist, keeping fit. But Ed is, he's providing an interesting alternative, and I think it's eye-catching.
I think also as well, he's a breath of fresh air at the moment.
I would have liked, maybe not the leather, maybe not the Lenny Kravitz, maybe some flares.
Some flares?
Ed in flares.
I thought the linen looked very stylish.
So did I. He was debonair.
Jason's going to stick around to talk, because we're going to be talking all sorts of things, including the Rocky Horror Show, which is coming to town again, and reuniting with your little pussycat. She went missing when, in January?
He didn't go the whole way.
He didn't go the whole way. Ben, come on.
Ben, look,
you're not a G&B now. You've changed studios. He didn't go the whole way.
We're going to talk about the reuniting of you and Pixie. Very shortly. We're going to get the local weather. We'll see you in just a moment.
So you can see me. Hello there, welcome back. What a treat this morning.
It's been great.
It's been great. And guess who we're with now? Jason Donovan. He is in the studio and he's going to be starring in the UK tour of the Rocky Horror Show.
How long have you been doing this on and off?
Well, I did it in 1998. I've just done it in Australia for sort of 2 years.
2 years?
Well, not 2 years. I did 6 months sort of blocks.
Yeah.
And I've just come back probably about sort of 4 weeks ago. Slightly exhausted, 8 shows a week, 7 shows a week, lots of physio, the body changes. I've just turned 56, so...
But the body might change, but you can still slip yourself into those stockings, can't you?
Do you know what as we know, we all get older.
Look, hold on, these pins, those pins, Jake.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not messing around.
I know,
The Pussycat Dolls would like a bit of that.
Don't you?
There's that word again. I like to keep physically fit, and I believe physical fitness and mental health sort of go hand in hand. And what I do, whether it's Rocky Horror, whether it's my own tour, requires a sort of, an athletic type of approach. But do I love my downtime? The problem is rosé. It's normally that is the problem.
And it's summertime.
As I think Graham Norton said, rosé should begin with the Euros, not the Euros, the Eurovision, and end when daylight savings ends. But my clock goes in a different way because sometimes they go to the Southern Hemisphere.
Yes,
so I'm very confused. But no, look, Rocky Horror, great show. 1998, I did the 25th anniversary. Met my wife on the show.
1973. It started in 72.
70. The maths.
But it's still 70s. But it's still relevant. Even more relevant today.
Well, I think the concept of misfits and being different, which is essentially the sort of the backbone of the story, sort of resonates. And you've got this sort of art type of, with the costumes and the clothes, and it appeals to sort of the cheeky side of our lives. And for me, I always wanted to be a rock star in a band, and this is about as close as I got.
A rock star in a corset.
Yeah,
so you are now.
Bustier in a band.
Yes.
You're going on tour next year.
Yes, doing fine. 2025.
Yeah.
35 years since it all started, is that?
Yeah, I did live since I came out of Neighbours and I had the music success. I've always invested in, performing live. And it's funny, as music and entertainment has changed, I think, and particularly since the COVID, we're tribal. We want to be together in a way. So playing music and doing shows has been really important to me. To celebrate that sort of first tour that I did in 1990, which was called Doing Fine, I thought I'd sort of revamp that idea.
Bit of homage to that.
Yeah, a bit of homage to that. So.
Talking of paying homage, you mentioned Neighbours then.
Yeah.
Neighbours has come back from the dead. I'm sure we all said goodbye to it.
Yeah, they did.
And it's just been nominated for a Daytime Emmy.
Yeah, I think that was this week. I don't know whether it got over the line.
No, it didn't quite make it.
Didn't it?
I mean, what a comeback. I mean, it's a comeback worthy of Harold Bishop sort of coming back from the dead, or Bobby Ewing coming out of the shower.
No one expected it, including you, I don't think. I mean,
do you know what?
You and Kylie went back.
We did. I mean, we look.
Ed Davey loved you and Kylie
on Neighbours.
I loved them on
There's the Holy Grail. We believe very much in never forget where you're sort of coming from, and also that show changed my life. We're still talking about it today,
for sure.
So that moment we felt was special and worth celebrating and worth acknowledging. But it was only meant to be a small little thing, and it turned out to be this massive. It changed the fortunes of the show around. So.
Yes, of course.
And not just because of us, I think because of the whole, the whole name of the show as well.
Yeah.
So.
And we need to talk a little bit about the cat.
Very good news.
Yeah, Pixie.
Pixie went missing in January.
We think she might have jumped into. This is my cat, by the way. For those people out there randomly go, Pixie went missing. I mean, she went missing in January. We think she might have jumped into an Amazon truck out the front of the house.
Do you think she was in a getaway
vehicle?
vehicle?
I think she's a very sociable cat, and she ended up. We live in West London. She ended up in East London. We picked her up.
You could write stories about this cat.
Well, the funny thing is, Kat, because every celebrity these days seems to be writing an animal story.
Yeah.
Pixie, The Adventures of Pixie the Cat.
Yeah.
And it was because
I just need a publisher and an advance. If an advance is out there, I'll write it. I can do illustrations myself.
But it was only yesterday she came back because she was chipped. She was chipped.
She was chipped. Thank you. So
and that's the key thing.
There is an underbelly in this that says be sensible with your pets and make sure that they are chipped.
Lovely to see you reunited.
Yeah,
thank you, Jason, for coming.
You guys, look at this. Love you guys.
Tickets are on sale now for the Rocky Horror Show too. They're on sale, so get yourself.
And I'm sure the tickets for the tour.
Doing fine. Yeah,
Doing
2025.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Lovely.
Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.